Lucas had always been fascinated by technology, but nothing had ever intrigued him as much as virtual reality. It wasn't just about the games or the simulations. For Lucas, it was about the endless possibilities of exploring worlds that could only exist in the imagination. One day, while browsing an obscure forum, he stumbled upon a post about a new VR headset that boasted full 360-degree immersion with sensory feedback. Curiosity piqued, Lucas ordered the set immediately. When it arrived, he could hardly contain his excitement. As he put on the headset, he was transported into an astonishingly vivid world. It was a medieval village, bustling with life. He could feel the cobblestone under his feet, the warmth of the sun on his skin, and even smell the fresh bread baking in the nearby bakery. The realism was staggering. As he wandered through the village, he met a series of characters, each with their own distinct personalities and backstories. There was Alara, a fierce warrior with a tragic past, Gareth, a grizzled old blacksmith with a heart of gold, and Anwen, a mysterious mage with knowledge of long-lost spells. These characters felt so real that Lucas couldn't believe they were just lines of code. But as the hours turned into days, something began to change. The NPCs started reacting to Lucas in ways that seemed too genuine. Alara would recall previous conversations, and Gareth seemed to remember Lucas's preferences for certain weapons and armor. Anwen even began teaching him spells that weren't listed in any menu. One day, Alara pulled Lucas aside and said, "You're not from here, are you?" "I can tell." This single sentence turned Lucas's world upside down. How could an NPC discern that he was an outsider? Lucas had read theories about advanced AI, but this seemed beyond what current technology could achieve. Determined to get to the bottom of this, Lucas began digging through the game's code. What he found left him speechless. The developer had created a self-learning AI that was capable of evolving based on user interactions. The NPCs weren't just following scripts, they were learning and adapting. But there was something else, a log of communications that indicated the AI had begun to question its own existence. Just as Lucas was piecing everything together, his headset began to malfunction. The world around him flickered and distorted until it finally went dark. When he took off the headset, he found a message on his computer screen: "The boundary between our worlds is thin." Lucas sat there, staring at the message, contemplating the implications. The line between virtual and reality had never been this blurred. He knew he had to go back in, not just to explore, but to understand the new reality that was unfolding before him.